All right, everybody, welcome to April. How you guys doing? Welcome in, welcome in. A couple of announcements. We are launching the spiritual business class live this month. So you might want to get in that, jump in on it. There's a link in the description box before we close it down. It's starting later in April, and it is everything you need to know about launching your spiritual business or a business with spiritual principles. Okay? All right, that link is below. Also, the second cohort of the tarot certification is now open in April. So if you want to jump onto that, if you want to get certified and learn tarot from me, there's a link in the description box below for that too. And a little personal announcement. Charlie is having a little bit of surgery this week. Nothing serious, but just keep him in your prayers, okay? You've been doing such a lovely job with my brother. Thank you for all of your kind wishes. He is working through this. So I am headed there for Easter to spend time with my big brother. So let's get on, see what's going on this morning. Let's see what's going on for you this morning. Oh, look at that. Pegasus transcending. Ooh, I like that one. Pegasus transcending. Wow. Unicorn purity. What's with all the horse imagery here? And eagle spirit freedom. Oh my goodness. Not every single one of these cards has an animal spirit on them. Not every single one. And that's kind of a special occurrence when all three I pick have animal totems on it. The eagle and the horse, well, it's actually Pegasus, and it's the unicorn, which are two mythological creatures. Wow, and actually look at this. There's Pegasus again in the corner. I didn't even notice that. You see down here in the corner? Pegasus. All right, we'll have to get into that imagery as we get into the reading today. I'll read you that Pegasus one in the extended, so we'll see where we go with that in a little bit. But this is about transcendence. It is about tapping into the magical world, tapping into your intuition, and being in the 5D energy. All right, really feeling that freedom, getting away from, some of you are getting away from corporate America, some of you are getting away from toxic relationships. So it really is tapping into that energy of flying and being free. Some of you may actually fly and go on a vacation or something like that this month. So let's see where we go here. Wow, Ace of Swords underneath. Oh yes, and then here's the world. And here is a celebration. I like that the Knight of Cups is showing up. This is really beautiful. Wow. Okay, so some of you are aligning with a new type of energy, a new type of beginning. I feel like these are the angels. I don't really feel like these are friends or 3D people. I feel like this is the angels. And when you tap into this mythological energy of Pegasus and the unicorn and the eagle spirit, it's almost like the angels are bringing around love or bringing around the next step in a path. I love this Ace of Swords and the World card, really aligned with where you're going. And now you have the capability to get there. Look at this. First card out, Five of Pentacles. Okay, Four of Cups. Judgment. All right, I know where we're going here. Two of Cups. Strength. The Seven of Swords. The Magician. The Page of Swords. And the Page of Cups. I love this new, fresh energy here, plus the Ace of Swords. Some of you have been in situations that, or are in situations that aren't good. Aren't good at all. Not good for your psyche, not good for your health, not good for your financial freedom, not good for anything. And yet it was still just a sense of like, well, I don't know what to do. I feel like this is almost like a giving up. Some of you have almost given up. And I feel like sometimes when you get to that moment of giving up or get to that moment, it's almost like a 100% acceptance of what is. And I'm just ready. I'm not going to push the universe. I'm just ready. So it's like, use me, put me where I'm supposed to be, please. I've made a little bit of a mess of things and I'm ready to step forward. I'm ready to step forward into my spiritual path in a much more purposeful way. The universe responds, Judgment card, and all of this Pegasus transcending energy. It's almost like You see in these bubbles, people are like unhappy and upset and everything like that, but she's pierced through the bubble and she sees, right? She sees that this is all like of our own creation. We're making lives of quiet desperation ourselves, and there is a path out. We don't have to live like that. You don't have to continue on with the situation. This situation seems very dire to me, and I feel like once you finally say, all right, I got nothing. I don't know. Like, I'm not sure how to get out of this. I'm not sure what to do next. And some of you may just kind of like sit still for a second, and in that energy of, I don't know, just help me. Like that feeling of, come on, I'm not angry. I'm not frustrated anymore. I'm just in that feeling of release, of like, I'm letting go because I've done everything I think I can do, and I'm still not able to see the path. The Seven of Swords shows up here as, I feel like when you do let go, there is a sense of, right away, a surge of positive energy, a surge of guidance from spirit showing up. And I do think that you're going to see, Seven of Swords, that there was a lie holding you in place. And it's possible that it's not your lie. You see how the strength, the whale was caught in a net and she's letting him go. You might have been caught in some kind of net or some kind of trap. And just by virtue of saying, okay, I can't free myself. Like the more you struggled or the more you kind of pushed against it, the more tied up in the net you got, or you are. If you are there, the answer is stop struggling. The more you struggle and the more you push and the more you try to fix it or figure it out, the less you're going to do so. The answer is just to release. We have a full moon in Libra coming up this week. There is a person, or there is, there are angels, there are helpers, there is a romantic partner. It feels to me like you might be opening yourself up to self-love more. And, self-love, like when they talk about, you just got to love yourself first. Like that's really easy to say, but there's more to it than that. And it's almost like, I'm not going to tell you how to feel, but like, you don't have to kind of do it all yourself is what I'm saying. Like your angels are here ready and able. She's sort of watching like almost like in a crystal ball. She's almost looking at the whole world and looking at you and Mother Gaia looking at you, the angels looking at you, all your spiritual helpers are looking at you. Someone swoops in to help. Could be a Gemini, this magician here. Somebody swoops in to help to kind of cut you free of this net. And it doesn't have to be a romantic partner, but it is somebody who is a soulmate. Okay, so there might be somebody coming in to offer you a new direction. There may be somebody showing up with a good idea. There may be somebody showing up to you, or even a video. It doesn't even have to be a physical person. It can be somebody showing up to you in your feed or something like that. That's like, oh, that's the answer. All right. Like, and feeling released. Like, oh, it's almost like in your head, you think it has to go a certain way. Right? Like you might think that, some bill is coming due right now, but another person comes along with expertise around that situation. Is like, oh, well, you could get a payment plan, or, oh, you don't have to do that. Just call them and work it out. And like, oh, I didn't know I had that option. There's definitely a feeling of, I didn't know. And so opening yourself up to information, either coming through guidance, right? Coming through signs or guidance. I feel like the key though is just the like, all right, I don't know what the answer is. It makes space. It's making space for the answer. The Seven of Swords is here, and you could, by getting yourself free of this, you could see how you've been if not lying to yourself, I think that's really strong. What I mean is, like, you've hemmed yourself in with your ideas. It's almost 8 of Swords more than the 7 of Swords. But you've hemmed well, there's the Ace of Swords, so 8 of Swords here. You've almost hemmed yourself in to this situation because you thought it was just, this or that. There was this option or there's that option. That's it. And neither one of them is something I can do. A person, an angel, this person could be an angel. All right, like literally an angel on the planet who comes in and does something, says something, offers, and then disappears. Okay, they don't really have to be in your life for a long time. Like a mermaid, right? They're coming there. She's coming here to give him a drink of water. I mean, if you're on the ocean, you need water doesn't have salt in it, right, to survive. So she's kind of giving him that cup, and then this is the energy of another angel coming in to free you. All right, free you from some perceived inexorable trap. It's magical. It's just, and it only required you to say, yes, I'll accept the help. That's all it requires of you. You don't have to do anything, okay? And the magician, it's like by doing that, you magically manifest this help, and the help can come in the sense of like really freeing you from a net. The help can come in with like an answer showing up to you in the middle of the night or in a dream space, or in, you know how that works, where you're just like you're like finally like resigned to the fact that I don't know how to fix this or whatever's going on, job, relationship, I don't know. And all of a sudden you have the answer. All of a sudden, the answer just comes to you. It can't come in when you're stubbornly holding on, trying to fix it, trying to come up with it. If you're like, I don't know, bring them the answer and then just go off and make a pie or do something else, play some cribbage, will ya? Like, just get yourself out of this space of thinking too much, and the answer will show up. The answer will show up. I love, love, love. It's coming in from some mystical creatures. Like we've got the unicorn and Pegasus, right? It's coming in from the fairies or the witches or the guides in the guise of human beings, angels on earth. Okay, the answer comes through an angel on earth. Another page of Pentacles with the fairies, the 10 of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles, and the Sun. Wow, the answer to whatever struggle you're having right now, whether it's romantic or it's financial or it's romantic, financial, logistical, whatever the problem is, the answer is coming in. The Page of Pentacles. So 3 pages here, messages maybe coming in through dream state. Page of Cups, it's just this little like fun, lighthearted. You might be watching television and someone on TV says the answer, something like that. And then all of a sudden, look at this 10 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, and the Sun. We're going in a direction of happiness and joy. And, it can't happen if you're trying to fix it all by yourself. The key is to say, you know what? I don't know the answer. Bring in the answer, please. And that's what happens. Okay, that's what happens. I will continue on with this. I'll pull a card for each zodiac sign just to give you a little bit of further advice for yourself. Okay? All right, link is below if you want to continue on with me in the description box. Pathfinders, the rest of the reading is going to start right now. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.